Let's fucking go, boys. What are you saying, people? Hit the likes up if you're in here already. Yes, Harry lad, what are you saying? What's good? Who's been the game? Harry, did you go? What are you saying, Justin? Come on, lad. Like on the way in if you hate Man United. Come on, let's run it up. The Poznan did return all round the ground. First tier, second tier, third tier. Easy work from the boys. Get in there. Yeah, we're going to do a quick run through of the game. Chat about how everyone performed. Highlights, best players. Big up Niall, man. And the other Niall. Not Manchester City today, mate. We're fucking back. We are back, mate. Those boys took a proper hammering. A proper hammering. Big time. They've been embarrassed. It was a crisis game, this. The crisis derby. And we come out on top. We kick off from here now. Yeah, we're going to run through the whole team in a second. Donnarumma's cold, man. Too good, that guy. We'll go through the team in a minute. Let's run the likes up. Let's get a few more people in here first, and then we'll crack on. Shush the United fans if you're watching. Sean Rowan, especially, my mate, who's been saying he wants to come on here for a while. Still ducking and diving. Nowhere to be seen. He's gone hiding. Most deluded man in Manchester. And I've not heard from him since the game. He don't want the smoke. He's ducking the smoke. Yes, Niall. Big up, man. Well, Owen, I'm going to chat about it in a sec. Right, should we crack on with the game then? What a performance, man. What a fucking performance. I'm going to have to go front to back, innit, through the whole team. First of all, I think everyone was pretty pleased with the team that Pep put out at first, innit? I definitely was. I was surprised to see O'Reilly in there at left back. I didn't expect that at all. I thought it'd be Guardiola left back and Nunes right back, but I think Pep had Nunes PTSD as much as all of us did. Don't think he wanted to risk that today. Yes, big up, boys. Big up, Callum. So, yeah, first of all, like I said, Pep Guardiola, decent team. Do you know what? A couple of dodgy performances, I can't lie, but we'll get to that. Let's start with the boys who were out of this world first. Yes, big up, Ash. Donnarumma, first of all. What a fucking performance, man. What a performance. The big Don in net, straight in, debuting a Manchester derby. What a keeper. Never doubted him for a second. Never doubted him for a second. The difference is with that keeper in goal today, yeah? I'm telling you now, we're 2-0 up in that game. And Bremo has that chance on the volley, innit? It takes it well, takes the volley well, to be fair. Mate, that save is world class from Donnarumma. And that's at 2-0 as well. Usually in that position, we concede that goal and it goes 2-1 and we could have crumbled that game. Straight up, we could have fully crumbled that game. But when you've got someone like that in net, a big dog who obviously hasn't got the kicking ability that we want from a goalkeeper, but to make a save like that at 2-0 to stop it going 2-1, man, it saves the whole game, doesn't it? Gets the crowd up again. All the players were running over to celebrate with him. Oh, man, it was a world-class save. Unbelievable reactions, because Mbeumo did well to put it right in the corner, to be fair. And there was Donnarumma. I've got to hold my hands up. I've got to hold my hands up. I was sceptical about Donnarumma, mainly about his kicking. But when it comes to stops like that, in pressure situations, I've got to give it to him, man. Kept us in the game. Big up Donnarumma. Do you know what else I liked as well? He was at the defence constantly, barking instructions to Diaz, trying to get everyone to push out when we were on the back foot. I was loving Donnarumma today. And then I've just seen a clip now since I've got home from the game that he knee slided in front of the away fans after the third goal. What a fucking hero. Build him a statue now. One game in. You've got to rate the shithousery, man. You've got to rate it. Then we move on. Big up Donnarumma, man. This right back, yeah, that I've been saying for ages. Run Cousinov at right back. The guy is a don. He is a don. This guy is unbelievable, mate. Speed, aggression, flying into tackles, playing the ball out from the back. The guy is sick. And I want to hear people, yeah, who said I was wrong when I said that Cousinov could play right back. Listen, I've held my hands up for Donnarumma, so come out the woodwork now and apologise. Because that guy was sick today. He's our best defender. Right now, Cousinov should be the first name in that back four. Whether that's at right back or centre back. The guy is a joke. Unbelievable again today. Unbelievable performance. Top 5 best players on the pitch. Put himself about. I think players are scared to go at Cousinov, you know, because they know he's going to fucking sit them. Like, after the first 20 minutes, Doku didn't want anything to do with him. Neither did Diallo. He switched sides. They didn't want the smoke. Cousinov, unbelievable. Like I say, first name on the team sheet. Guardiola and Diaz. Unbelievable. Listen, yeah, we all know my feelings about Guardiola. It goes hand in hand. Like, I think he's world class anyway. So it's a world class performance. But Diaz, I got to hold my hands up again. Great performance today. I've never seen him win so many headers in my life, which is wild considering he was playing a striker that's like 6'5", 6'6". That Benjamin Tesco, mate, is absolutely dog shite. I am telling you now. Diaz looked like a world beater today against that lanky cheese string. He was shit. But yeah, shout out Diaz, man. Threw himself about into challenges, winning pure headers. Obviously, Bayinde was going long the whole game. So the fact that Diaz was able to keep heading the ball back was really positive and getting us back up the pitch. So big up to him. Nico Riley, class performance. Listen, yeah, he's not played left back this year. We've seen him in a few cameos come on in midfield. And he was just right back at it. He finished the year really strongly last year at left back, and he was just straight back to it. I genuinely think that's his best position. I can't lie. It is. I know he is a centre mid by trade, but he's a quality left back, man. And do you know what I like that he does as well? It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit different to the usual left backs that we used to seeing. He doesn't always just overlap round Doku. He makes these runs like centrally, he like underlaps Doku and like makes runs into the box and like finds himself on the edge of the box and crashes in there. Like, it's not always one dimensional with Nico O'Reilly. I like how he mixes it up a bit. Like, there's a couple of times where he found himself with the ball like on the edge of the box. But yeah, great performance today from him. The whole back four was unbelievable, and the keeper. The back five, all quality. 9 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s, class. Clean sheet, barely had a sniff. Kept that lanky streak of piss quiet up front. I can't fault any of them. Now this bit, weirdly, our weak links today, I thought were probably Rodri and Reinders. Like, don't get me wrong, that they had a decent enough game, but very, very sloppy compared to what we usually used to seeing from them two. I still don't think Reinders has fully got up to speed with the Premier League. He just like gets the ball nicked off him every now and again a little bit too much, and sometimes he'll be rushed into a pass that's misplaced. So yeah, they were solid enough today, but I'm talking like 6, 7 out of 10s. Them two and Bernardo were probably our weak links compared to everyone else. But again, we won a 3-0, but obviously we've got to say it how it is. They weren't up to the usual standards. Rodri and Ryan's just losing the ball a little bit too much for me. Little bit too much. And then Bernardo, the only thing is Bernardo, right? I love his fight and stuff like that. Like, Manchester Derby's made for him. But he still tries to go past people like he's got pace. Do you know what I mean? And then people just like smoke him and just shrug him off the ball. Like, I think he just needs to realise that he can't just go past people anymore. He might as well just recycle the ball backwards again. So yeah, those three were probably our weak links. Phil Foden, we begged for him to start today. Manchester Derby's his game. Not only did we see him, we saw him in centre attacking mid as well, mate. In the middle positions, picking up the ball on the half turn, feeding Erling Haaland, making runs into the box. He was sick, man. Phil was sick. Took his goal really well, as he always does. We need to rely on this guy now. I think he looks as sharp as he did before last season. And if he can get back into this form now, then we don't necessarily have to rely on Haaland every game to be scoring a brace or a hat-trick. Do you know what I mean? Because this guy can chip in with 20 goals a season if we need him to. So yeah, big up to Foden, man. To come back in like that first game of the season, properly from the start, in a Manchester derby. I mean, he's made for those occasions, isn't he? So, shout out Foden. You got to respect it. I just hope he can kick on from here, like the team, because we need him to, really. I think if we're going to have a chance at challenging for trophies this year, we need Foden to be the top of his game. We're desperate for it, really. Erling Haaland, we'll move on to next. 2 goals. 2 goals, breaking off the last man. Do you know what I mean? Listen, right, I'm gonna absolutely slate Amorim here before I go into how good Erling Haaland was. Ruben Amorim, yeah, is an absolute disaster of a manager. I'm gonna clap him. Thank you, Ruben. You handed it on a plate for us today. Cheers, my man. What a performance. What a team he put out there. This guy had United playing with a high line and had De Ligt on Haaland in 1v1 situations. It is absolutely crazy. I think after like 20 minutes, I remember saying to my brother-in-law who I was with, Haaland's going to bag a couple today. Because he was literally leaving De Ligt with him as the last man with a high line. And at some point, he was bound to just run through. Like, the pass was on every single time. Those tactics from Amorim today was a disgrace. But like I say, Haaland took his goals unbelievably well. And the one thing I've been really critical of him the last couple of months, I've been asking for him to do more. Okay? And even though he scored a brace today, it's not goal and stinker mass this time, because the guy put himself about. He was winning balls in defensive areas. He was heading the ball out off corners and free kicks. Like, he got involved everywhere on the pitch, and that's what you need from him. When he's one of the captains and on this contract and stuff like that, he was smashing into people. He throwing Luke Shaw on the floor, and that's all I've been asking for. It's all right popping up every now and again to put a tap in away and coming away, and we've lost like 2-1, but Haaland's got a goal. But look at the difference today. He was one of our best defenders as well as our best attacker. Do you know what I'm saying? But I need that from him every time, man. It can't just be for the Manchester derby. Do you know what I mean? I need more consistency from him, and hopefully, again, like Foden, I hope he can kick on from here as well. This is the confidence boost that we needed today. And hopefully, we're going to catch fire now. What better game to set us off into the rest of the season than to smash United today? We've got to kick on from here. And then I've saved the best till last. Man of the match for me today was the best player on the pitch in the first half, best player on the pitch in the second half, Jeremy Doku. Unbelievable, mate. What a performance. The guy who the fan base hates and clowns all the time, he was absolutely tearing the piss out of Lenny Yoro and Mazraoui. Absolutely tearing the piss out of them. And not only was he skinning people, because we know he can do that anyway, but he was picking out beautiful passes as well. There was one where he found, he probably could have had 3 or 4 assists today. There was one where he found Reinders in the box, that he picked out a pass perfectly. The goal came from Doku on the right-hand side, which a lot of people have been calling out for as well. If we see, if Savio's fully fit now, we can start running Doku from the right and Savio from the left, I think we can see big improvements in our ability to feed Haaland. Yeah, at Joe Butters now, innit? He better be giving Doku props. We'll see on the panel show later. We're on the panel at 10, I think. So I want to hear Joe Butters to give us a full sermon on Jeremy Doku. Because he deserves it. He was man of the match for me today. He could have had another assist when he slid Haaland through as well. That weird one where he'd gone round the keeper and then hit the post. I didn't really see how he missed that because I was up the other end. But it looked like an open net to me. Like, should Haaland have buried that or what? I thought he'd gone round the keeper and he had an open net. I was kind of pissed off, to be fair, because I captained him in fantasy, innit? So, and then Haaland slid Reinders through, didn't he, for a one-on-one? But that United high line was crazy, you know. Amorim set up perfectly for us to batter them today. Absolutely perfectly. He handed it to us, honestly. Obviously, we took advantage of it and played absolutely mint, but he was playing suicide ball today. You can't play a line like that with Erling Haaland and Jeremy Doku. You just can't. The Doku deserves glazing today. He's the best player. He's our best player. Yeah, Amorim in. I agree. We need him to stay around longer, man. You'd like to think that they can't sack him now, this early in the season, wouldn't you? All the money that they've let him spend to adapt to his style. But, I mean, how else can you defend him now? I mean, the guy plays Ugarte every game. He's one of the worst midfielders I've ever seen. That Ugarte is shit. Like, fully shit. Bruno Fernandes, you are shit, mate. You are embarrassing. All this guy does, yeah, is fucking whack the ball up the pitch constantly, trying to play over the top through balls. He didn't get involved in the game. I don't think he had a tackle. I don't think he made a foul. He is dog shit. I can't believe how overrated this guy is. People put him up in like some of the best midfielders in the Premier League and all that bollocks. And when people used to compare him and KDB, are you mad? Come off it. Bruno Fernandes is shite. He is so shite. Benjamin Tesco. Where they've dug him up from, I will never know. They've replaced Haaland with someone who's probably worse. Because I cannot believe that he's a professional footballer. Big 6'5", lanky cheese string that didn't hold the ball up, didn't run in behind. He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. They stink, man. They stink rotten. Benches Mainu, innit, for Ugarte. It's crazy. Like, how you running a two-man midfield in big 2025 against a team with Rodri, Reinders, Foden in midfield? Like, cheers, mate. Thanks for the 3 points. Thanks for the 3-0. We'll take that and fucking run to the hills. Yeah, and I said exactly the same. As soon as he played that game against Grimsby, the new £70 million striker, and takes the 10th penalty, the one before the keeper, I knew he was cooked from that moment. I knew his career at Manchester United ended in that exact moment when he took that 10th penalty against Grimsby. I'm telling you. Because that is embarrassing. How are you a £70 million striker and you can't step up and take a penalty? Horrific. And he was shit today. They were awful. They were awful. Don't get me wrong, we were good and I was buzzing with how we performed today. We dominated from the start. But they're a mess. They are a mess, United. And I'd be very surprised if the manager survives the weekend. Don't get me wrong, I want him to. But I'd be very, very surprised. City were good. City were good, Ben. Come off it, mate. Come off it. Don't get me wrong, I don't think we're back to our best. But we were good. The defence was very solid. And Haaland and Doku were both sick. So you can't say we weren't good. Midfield was a little bit iffy. But on the whole, we were sick. Donnarumma as well. Yes, Jeremy Doku, goal. You've been waiting for this moment, lad. He was cooking. He was the man of the match for me, mate. Best player on the pitch. He was smoking their right-hand side all game. Yoro got hooked in the end. Stinker and hooked. Doku absolutely roasted him and Mazraoui all game. And then he got dragged off the pitch. Because you know what Amarim's plan B is to try and win football matches? Put Maguire on and try and spam corners. This is a professional football manager who turns to his slabhead centre-back to try and win games. Oh, man, they are so finished. What a finished club, man. Oh, Haaland was close. I thought Doku, Lee, personally. I thought Doku was sick. But yeah, it was him or Haaland for me. I think they were the two best players on the pitch. Easily. But yeah, what a fucking performance, man. And do you know what? I've got to give a shout out to the crowd as well. I'm telling you now, that's the best atmosphere I've seen at the Etihad for ages. Maybe even for years, you know. And a lot of it plays down to sad news this morning. Obviously, the news that Ricky Hatton had passed away. Rest in peace, man. Got to give a shout out to him. One of my heroes growing up as a kid. He was probably the reason why I love boxing so much nowadays. Obviously, a massive Manchester City fan. You could feel it in the crowd when everyone was there today. There was loads of chants, fans singing his name from the first minute before the game, through the second half as well. So it was kind of like a gift to him in the end, because I think that actually got the crowd up. Everyone wanted to give him a great tribute. The players seemed a lot more up for it then because the fans were up. The fans didn't stop singing all game, giving the United fans shit. It was unbelievable. You got to give the fans a shout out today, because it's not always the best at the Etihad, as everyone knows. But they were class today, the fans. It was great being there, stood up the whole time. No one fucking sitting down all morning. One thing that does piss me off still though, how is there so many half and half scarves still in the fucking home end? Why? I'm walking past people, who were sat on the seats. And if they've got a half and half scarf on, like the left-hand side showing, and it looks like they've got a United scarf on, and I'm like second looking at people like that on my way down the stairs. Like, don't get me wrong, like, if you want to allow them. But for a Manchester derby, get them fucked off. Do you know what I mean? Anyone in the home end with Man United colours on the scarf need throwing out of the ground. I swear to God, get them gone. How can you have United's colours on your scarf whilst you're watching the match? I don't care if it's a half and half. Get them out the stand or fucking ban the scarves. It's embarrassing. That was... I don't know why I'm moaning. I still always find something to moan about. But apart from that, the crowd were mint. The crowd were class. Just ban the scarves. They're fucking awful. Especially for the derby. Like, I don't mind someone turning up with like a fucking City Everton scarf on if you want. That's still blue. But half and half Man City and Man United scarves. Come on, man. Yo, if you're not liked already, 61 people in here, Like the stream if you hate United. Let's run it up. Let's see if we can get more people in before LB's panel show later. I'm going to jump on there at 10 o'clock with LB. We've been through the team and how we performed today. I seen that Obama had the United shirt on. Yeah, West Ham have banned them, Lexar. I've seen that. I think that should be a Premier League wide thing, me, to ban them. I think they're a joke. There's better things to buy for a tourist and as a commemorative than a fucking half and half scarf. I like what West Ham have done. That's the least plastic thing they've done for years, West Ham. So fair play. I think other Premier League teams should follow suit. But yeah, and do you know, I'm talking about how good our fans were. United fans, I swear to God, the amount of times I hear people say like, oh, out there, the best fans in the league, best away support in the league and all stuff like that. I swear on my life I didn't hear them after the game started. I swear down, they were silent. And then the away end was half empty by like the 75th minute. So they didn't even stay till the end either. Most overrated fans in the league, them or Liverpool, 100%. The fans were terrible. And I mean, we didn't score till Haaland had a chance after like 30 seconds, didn't he? But we didn't score for a good while in that first half and still didn't hear a peep out of them. I heard kicking a blue for about 2 minutes before the game. And then after that, nada. Absolute frauds. Fraud fans, mate, and for a fraud club. Finished they are. They'll all stop going soon then. They'll find a new team to support. They'll get the Norwich scarves back out in a week or two. I thought Bernardo was pretty poor, Lexstar, to be fair. If I've got to be honest. I said at the start, I thought our 3 weak links today were probably Bernardo, Rodri and Reinders, which I didn't expect from the two in the middle, but I just thought they was a little bit sloppy, giving the ball away too easily. Bernardo's too slow now, especially to play on the wing. He seems to just get shrugged off the ball very, very easily nowadays. He used to be like Jinky when he had a little bit more pace, where people couldn't really get the ball off him. But now that I think he's lost a few yards of pace, I think people can just throw him off the ball now. But I didn't mind him playing today because it did shore up that right side a little bit, didn't it? And it gave Foden the chance to flourish in the middle. Which worked, didn't it? Which worked. When I first saw the team, I instantly thought it would be Bernardo next to Rodri and Reinders in the 10. And Foden would be on the right-hand side. But as soon as I seen Foden lining up in those middle positions, I was buzzing because I thought Foden was mint. He looked back to his best, took the header unbelievably well to direct it right into the side netting like that. His celebration was mint. That's what I mean. Foden might be back now, man. And if Foden's back, we can really kick on, We really can. Do you know what I mean? Now that we've got this, I think this team just lacked confidence for months. Well, it's been months now, hasn't it? And now if we get Rodri back to his best, if we get Foden back to his best, we've got a big man keeper in net now who's getting the crowd going, getting his back four fucking marshalled. Like, these are the big characters you need to be able to kick on. And we could do it, man. We could really kick on from here. It's a huge game against Arsenal now. Would I run same team, Niall? It's tough, man. It's tough. Would I run the same team? Probably not. Probably not. I'd maybe switch Bernardo. I'd switch Bernardo out. But then will it at the Emirates? He might come there for a draw. Do you know what I'm saying? And Bernardo's that guy that can get you a draw in those kind of games. Yes, ma'am. If you've just joined, hit a like. If you hate United, come on, let's run up the like. 76 people in here. We've only got 57. Push the button if you've not pressed it already. If you hate Amorim and the Reds, because them boys took a Amorim today, a big Amorim. They got dealt with. They got put in a spliff. It's tough, man, for the same team against Arsenal. I think if the team is going to be the same, it wouldn't surprise me if Bernardo's in the middle and we see Reinders in the 10 and then Foden might be on the right-hand side. Because I don't think he'll want to go all out against Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? I would personally go with... I'm quite excited to see Savio left Doku right me, you know. I don't know whether Arsenal's the right game to do it. Is Arsenal the right game to run that? Savio left Doku right? Probably not. But it's exciting to think about because they could feed Haaland all day long, them two, from those positions. Maybe trying against Napoli. Yeah, it's a good shout. I won't mind seeing both of them against Napoli. But I don't think Pep does it at the Emirates. What do you think? What do you guys think? I doubt he can't play both of them, can he, against Arsenal? He's gonna play Bernardo right wing again, or unless you put Foden right wing again. But can you really take him out of that central position after his performance today? It's gonna be tough, innit? But I'd personally just shore up that midfield against Arsenal because a draw's not a bad point at the Emirates in the state of things at the moment. So I'd go Rodri, Nico G, Reinders, midfield three. Although Reinders has been sketchy the last 3 games, you know. I was saying to the lads around me today, like, I was on here calling him the best midfielder in the Prem after that game against Wolves. And since then, he's been sloppy, you know. He has been sloppy. If you actually watch his game and his passes and just how he holds onto the ball a little bit too long, I still don't think he's fully up to speed with the Premier League. People are on top of him straight away and he seems to be panicked and he'll misplace a pass or he'll get the ball nicked off him. Do you know what I mean? It will take time. It will take time, I agree. Do a live watch along versus Arsenal. I could look into it, man, but that's LB's game, that, innit? Little live watch alongs. I might look into it one day, but I just usually like chatting shit about the game before and after at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm horizontal today as well. W's. That stinky live the other day where I was portrait the whole time, and I've worked it out. I'm not a boomer no more. I'm a real life horizontal streamer. Yeah, Reinders still in. I agree. You can't. Can you drop him though? Not really. New player. You've got to give him. You've got to get him building, ain't you? Get him. Yes, Shake. Big up, man. Big up, Big Jam. Welcome, boys. Lewis. Big up, bro. We're back. Are we back? Are we back, boys? Are we back? Do we kick on from here? Are we back in a title race? Big up, Jay. Saw you cooking that clown baldiola, aka Teacher on Bot. Yeah, big up, Dan and Jay. You've got the same name as me, bro, with some letters before it. Respect it. Not as yet. I agree, man. I agree. We can't get panned off Arsenal next week, can we? We've got to keep it respectable. Yeah. I just want to see how we perform against them. Do you all take a draw now if it's offered to you against Arsenal next week? Do you snap your hand off for a draw? Snap my hand off for a draw or what? It's probably a good result right now, isn't it, to steady the ship again? What are you saying? Yeah, absolutely. No from Man City Canada. No from a couple of people. But yeah, obviously we do want the win. We do want the win, but let's not forget like the position we were in a few weeks ago, like after the Brighton game. Do you know what I'm saying? We've come away from the Manchester derby after a sick performance. And do we really want to be going there and risk getting trounced again like last year? We got absolutely panned last year, let's not forget. But don't get me wrong, Arsenal can be got at. I do think they can be got at. This is where we needed KDB, man. KDB owned the Emirates, innit? That was his second home. He used to cook Arsenal on a reg. Could have done with him just for next week and then send him back to Napoli. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I know people like to say, oh, no, we've got to try and win and stuff like that, but I don't think a draw is a bad result at the Emirates. Obviously, I want us to win, but do you know what I mean? I do want to steady the ship as well. Oh, we've got to talk about Liverpool, boys. I cannot with these fucking guys. Oh, God. It nearly made me not want to go in and watch the derby, man. I was in the concourse watching it. This guy, Mohamed Salah, man, I know I've said it so many times. He is stealing a career in this Premier League, man. He is so shit. He is so unbelievably shit, mate. He'll drop an all-time stinker for 90 minutes against a newly promoted Burnley side and then get a penalty off a handball and win 1-0, and everyone will be saying, oh, Salah, he scores all the time, he gets all these sick numbers and stuff like that. He is crap. He is crap, mate. Liverpool have won all 4 of the games now off late fucking winners. It drives me insane. And I've been saying it's not sustainable since, like, fixture number 2. And they've done it again twice in a row. 100th minute against Newcastle, 88th minute against Bournemouth, 83rd minute against Arsenal, and then 93rd minute today. Like, if we allow them to win the league this year, then that might be just as bad as fucking Leicester, you know, because they are not fucking good. They are shit, Liverpool. How surely they can't go all season scoring late goals like this. Surely the luck's got to run out soon. Like, they shouldn't. You could argue that Liverpool shouldn't have won all 4 games they've played. Literally. Newcastle battered them, and then got a red card and still nearly managed to get a draw out of it. Newly promoted Burnley today, 0-0 all game. And still, like, come on. They are so fucking grim, man. So fucking grim. I can't stand them. Fucking bin dippers. But you'd like to think they'll drop off, innit, if this is how they've been performing. But City and Arsenal will just stand back and let them, like, walk away with it. They're already building a pretty good lead already after 4 games. So, oh, it's annoying, innit? Because imagine if they drew that game and then we went and smashed United 3-0. It would be in an even more confident position now that we can kick on. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we're back in the title race yet, but do you look at Liverpool and think, wow, they're amazing, them, like, fuck it, like, they're going to walk the league this year? Because I don't. I genuinely watch them and think, this team is very average. And they're riding their luck all the way to the fucking moon at the moment. But surely it can't last forever. Surely. They've got to fall off at some point. 4 late goals means they're top of the league. 4. Come on, man. Yes, Dylan, big up, bro. Smash the likes. Yeah, we're on 78. Let's try and get to 100. I'm on LB's panel show at 10. So let's see if we can get to 100 likes before I have to dip off. Got 20 minutes in it. How's everyone feeling after today? Any questions? Did anyone go to the game? What were your thoughts? Who was your... I want to know whose people man of the match was, actually. What we're saying, obviously, I think the best players on the pitch today was Cousinov, Haaland, Foden, Doku, Nico O'Reilly. I'd even throw Diaz in that as well. Who's everyone's man of the match? I personally give it Doku for today. I can see Haaland as well. He's very close. But I've got to give it Doku today, especially coming in under pressure from the fans and all stuff like that. It was a big performance from Doku today. Yeah, Haaland, Cousinov, or Doku, I agree. They were the best 3 for me, 100%. Haaland, can't argue with it. I can't argue with it. I just think the pressure on Doku coming into the team, under scrutiny right now, I think that was a big turning point for Doku. And he was cooking assists as well, man. He should have had 3 assists. And people will talk, oh, how does Doku not get assists? He put a few of them on a plate today. And Reinders should have finished one. Haaland should have finished one. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Dylan, I was chatting about this before. Haaland's centre-back, man. He was fucking sick in that area today. Front post headers. There was a period of play for about 30 seconds, I think, from a United corner where they must have spammed about 5 crosses into the box, all one after another. And Haaland literally headed like every single one of them out. I was buzzing, man. And this is what I've been asking from him, to be involved in the game more, apart from us just relying on him to like pop up for a tap-in. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't really like these 9-touch games where he gets 1 goal and we lose 2-1. Do you know what I'm saying? I want him to get involved more, and that's what he did today. He was all over the place. Sliding people in with through balls, heading the ball out defensively. Don't get me wrong, I think Amarim's style obviously suited him today because the guy was fucking through on goal every time we won possession back in that midfield. But he was mint today. He just looked up for it. But I want him to look up for it every game. You can't just choose to be up for it for United and then ghost next week. Because you're not going to get that kind of space against Arsenal's back four. I'm telling you now. So go and rough them up. Do you know what I mean? Give them a hard time. Even if you don't score, give them a hard time. Give them something to think about. Because the more you give them centre-backs a hard time, the more space it opens up for other people. The more space it opens up for your Fodens, your Dokus, your Savios, who can then drop into these areas in and around the box. Reinders was Polster, I agree. I think he was... If I had to pick someone who was probably our worst player today, which I know you probably shouldn't do, but I would say it was Reinders. He was winding me up. Kept giving the ball away really cheaply or like just like passing it out of play. It was really weird. I think he needs to adapt to the Premier League, which will only come with time. Let's not forget, it's only his 4th game. I think he had a lot of time on the ball against Wolves compared to the other 3 games. So I might have got a bit gassed too early, but it'll come. You can see the qualities there. Do you know what I think his best attribute is? I don't think it's on ball, you know. I think his runs off the ball are probably his best attribute, you know. He makes like runs from midfield, like ghosting runs. Like we've seen Haaland sliding through. He pops up into these pockets in between like the midfield and the back 4, and he's got a good timing on his run into the box as well. That's why I can see him scoring quite a few goals this year, because I feel like he arrives well onto crosses. I think he makes nice runs in behind as well. If Haaland comes short to hold the ball up, it's usually Reinders that's running past him. Do you know what I mean? Like we've seen Haaland hold the ball up today, and then he slid Reinders through for that one-on-one, which he should have scored, shouldn't he? But I think that's his strongest attribute probably, because he has been a little bit sloppy on the ball for me the last 3 games. Yeah, we did see a lot more long ball, and Haaland was a lot better at holding it up today compared to usual. Did I jump over the United side? Nah, I tried though. I am close to him. I'm like in the corner next to the away fans on the second tier, so I am close to him. I was giving it big spuds anyway, put it that way. He was getting it from minute 1. So yeah, it was good. And when they started leaving, man, with about 20 minutes to go, oh God, what an absolute fraud fan base that is. Yeah, I was in the Poznan, mate. The first time I've seen the whole ground do that for ages. Yeah, Leo, I was just saying that, mate. Like I've been saying, like I know his job is to score goals, innit? I've just been asking him to get involved in the rest of the game a little bit more, and I thought he did that perfectly today. He was up for it, wasn't he? Guy was winning headers, defensive headers. Do you know what I mean? Throwing himself about, sitting Luke Shaw on his ass. Like, that's what I've wanted from Haaland. And he did do it today. He got involved in the game other than just being on the end of tap-ins. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been asking from him, because it's not that I'm harsh on the guy. I just expect more from him. I've got high standards for him. I know what he's capable of. He's a beast, man. He's an athletic freak. So do you know what I mean? Use your size, use your speed more. Get yourself involved in the game, which he did today. He could have had a couple of assists with his hold-up play and sliding people in. He was so much better. So much better today. Like I say, Reinders should have scored that goal and got him an assist as well, which would have been nice. But yeah, I do think he gets a little bit complacent as well, especially in the games that aren't as high profile, shall we say. But the Manchester derby, he's going to be up for it, isn't he? But do you know, like your Southampton game last year, like the 0-0, and he's just like lingering at the back post all game, waiting for someone to cross it to him. They're the games that wind me up. Like the Brighton game when we go 1-1 and 2-1, like you just didn't see him. So he was back to his best today. And 2 goals, he deserved it. Probably should have had a hat-trick, to be fair, but I'll let him off. I'll let him off this time. But don't miss it next time. I need those fantasy points, man. Yeah, he is locked into. He's locked into the club for 10 years, isn't it, Dylan? I agree. So do you know what I mean? You can't get complacent with that contract. You can't get complacent with that contract. And whether we like it or not, we need to build the team around this guy. And our main objective should be to feed him as best as we can. And that's why I want to start seeing maybe Doku and Savio switch wings. So we see Doku on the right and Savio on the left. I just think they're in a better position to cross the ball with the stronger foot from those positions. So going forward, I want to see Doku on the right and Savio on the left. Whether they not necessarily both together at the same time, but if one of them is playing, I want to see them on the strong side personally. Doku created Foden's goal from the right hand side today. We all saw it. Everyone says that he can't get assists. Look what he did today. Absolutely roasted the centre back and put a great ball into Foden. And it was instinctive as well because the first shot of the cross got blocked, and for him to instinctively put the ball back across, it was quality from Doku. I thought he was mint. Yeah, Haaland assist as well. Exactly. That's what we've been asking for. Yeah, top 4 tally. Surely that's a lock anyway. Surely. You'd like to think so, wouldn't you? Yeah, Cousinov was my top 3 players today. Doku, Haaland, Cousinov are my top 3 best players on the pitch. I think Cousinov's the first name on the team sheet in that back 4 nowadays. I think he's our best out-and-out defender. Don't get me wrong, I still think Guardiola's probably the best player all round. But best defender is Cousinov by a mile. By a mile. Especially when we're talking about how Man City play football. He suits our back line down to the ground. Pep plays with a high back line, trying to play offside trap. And that's how we've been hitting transition for months, because we've got no recovery pace. But when Cousinov's in there, he sweeps everything up. You can't get past him. So whether he plays right back, centre back, fucking in net, keep that guy in the team. He's first name on the team sheet in that back 4 for me at the moment. I think he's crucial to us moving forward. And the way that guy got stick as well, you know, when he first came in and made that small mistake against Chelsea, he's been absolutely unbelievable since then. And I mean, I don't think he got enough game time as he should have last year. I've been calling out for Cousinov to be starting since maybe March last year. Last season. And it's crazy that people are only starting to open their eyes to how good he is. Because the media was cooking him, weren't they? Saying like, oh, they're not sure about Cousinov and all this. He's been unbelievable every time I've seen him play since that Chelsea game. He's been class. Even in that Madrid game when we got beat, he pocketed Vinicius Jr., who everyone says is like a Ballon d'Or caliber player. Do you know what I mean? It is media bias. It's bullshit, man. Like, you look at Cousinov compared to, like, the Chelsea centre-backs who played yesterday. Fucking Tosin and people like that. You never hear them get slagged off in the media, do you? And they're absolutely dog shit. They are terrible. The media love fucking the other big teams, man. It makes me feel sick to my stomach. But fuck them. We'll just do our thing, innit? Let Cousinov do his thing. Because I think this guy can be one of the best defenders in the world. He's so young still. He can be one of the best defenders in the world. I guarantee it. And pace is so important to defenders nowadays. You've got to rely on it so much. And he's got that. He's rapid. He's absolutely rapid. So, yeah. First name on the team sheet in that back four for me, Cousinov. He's mint. Absolutely mint. And Doku as well, man. You've got to say, I've been saying a while, like I've always been a Doku backer me. Because when I watch him with my eyes, he's probably the best winger in the world when it comes to going at someone 1v1. He's the best in the world at going past people with ease. It's just his composure and his final ball that lets him down. So if he gets that, imagine if he gets that little bit of composure in the final third, he'll be unstoppable. So sometimes you just got to gamble on players like that it turns out good. I know it's the third year now and it's probably his last chance, but do you know what I mean? If that clicks for him, he'll be unstoppable. Like no one's better in the world than Doku at beating a man. I'm convinced there's nobody better in the world at beating someone. Maybe Yamal. Yeah, obviously, in my opinion, the best player in the world. But like 1v1, like going straight directly at someone. There's maybe only him that's better than Doku in world football. It is hard to believe, Leo. I think it's his last chance this year. It is his last chance this year. Because he's had 3 seasons now, innit? But if he shows what he showed today, then he'll. I'm convinced he'll be mint. I'm convinced. You've got to have faith for now, man. Put faith in him for 6 months at least. Do you know what I mean? He could have got 3 assists today, the guy today. So you got to give him his flowers. He was mint. And we've just got to pray that final ball does come. I saw more composure in him today. I did see more composure in him today. The pass that he picked out to Reinders when he was going down the left-hand side, and he stopped himself, looked up, and played a pass towards the penalty spot, and Reinders had a shot and probably should have scored. Just that. It's not just byline and try and cross with your weaker foot and it gets blocked out. He was kind of squaring up his defender a little bit today and mixing it up a bit, going to the edge of the box a little bit more. So yeah, I hope he can improve. I do believe in him. We'll see. And you'd like to think he's gonna. If there's ever a game for him to kick on from, it'll be today. Manchester derby, arguably a man of the match performance. Do you know what I'm saying? I am doing the panel show, Owen, mate. We're on at 10 o'clock, I think. But LB's always late anyway, isn't he? So call it 1:15. So yeah, I'll be on there from 10. Not ranting for once. Feels weird. Feels weird coming on here and being positive, man. I'm not used to it. It feels good though. I'm in a good mood. My weekend's not been ruined. 80 people, man. 91 likes. We need 9 more. Dylan, round up the troops, bro. You know what to do. 9 more to 100. Let's get there. Before the panel show. Well, Lexstar, that's a good problem that we're going to have in a few months' time, innit? We've got so many options now in that front 5-6 players. You'd like to think Joe's going to give Doku some flowers, wouldn't you? Lewis, mate. He's got to, hasn't he? No crash out Jay today. Happy Jay. Positive Jay. We give him an hammering, like I said. Absolute fucking hammering, mate. Easy. Yes, Tyrell, mate. Arsenal fan. We're coming for you, boys. Watch out. Next game, you might be in trouble, bro. We did do up United. Light work. We made it look easier than you did, to be fair. Yeah, I like Cousinov at right back. Either way, whether he's right back or centre back, he should be the first name on the team sheet in that back four. AK, mate. He's got to be. He's fucking class. Tyrell, what you saying? You beating us next week or what? You might be in trouble, you know, bro. City are back. Yeah, Luke, this has got to be it now, innit? We've got to kick on from today. What better game to start our season? This is the start of the season for me today. It is. I'm going to forget about everything that's happened the first 3 games. We've just absolutely packed United up and sent them packing back to fucking Stretford, mate. So we kick on from here now. And get Liverpool under pressure. Listen, right, I'm not saying we're going to win the league, yeah, but at least make it difficult for them. Because like I've said before, they're shit, man. I don't rate them one bit. They look terrible. Do you know what I mean? 4 last-minute winners to win their games this year. They can be got at them. They can be got at big time. Yes, Bella, I know, it's weird being happy, innit? Do I think it's a good question, Ayan, to be fair. If we beat Arsenal, are we back in the title race? It's a good fucking question because they're supposed to still be in it, aren't they? So I'm going to say yeah, bro. I'm going to say yeah because it'll be a big statement win, especially at the Emirates. Yes, big up everyone. 100 likes, we made it. Shout out you lot. Celebrating the derby win with smashing some thumb buttons. Let's go. But yeah, you've got to say that we're not out of the title race if we beat Arsenal at the Emirates. You've got to. I think if Liverpool were looking like unstoppable and they were smashing teams every week, I'd probably say no. But just off watching Liverpool in the first 4 games this year, I'm not going to write us off yet if we beat Arsenal. No way. Because I just don't rate how they've looked so far this year. I just genuinely don't rate Liverpool one bit. And I don't rate Salah. I genuinely don't care. That guy's fell off. He's finished. He's finished, man. Can't keep relying on last-minute penalties to carry your career forward, lad. You can't. Yeah, Napoli game first. Napoli first. I'll probably jump on for a quick preview before the game. It's on Thursday, innit? Weird timing. Thursday night Champions League game. But looking forward to it. Looking forward to Kev being back. Obviously, guy's going to get a sick reception, isn't it? He's been cooking over there as well, hasn't he? Have you all seen De Bruyne's stats? Yeah, Leo, mate, I've been saying this for months about Salah. Like, if you watch him in a full game, he's actually shit. But then he'll hide the performance with a last-minute pen. Well, this is what we've been missing with Cousinov, innit? We've been missing dogs to put big challenges in. Yeah, 5 goals, 1 assist. Sorry, lad, in 6 games. Guy's been going off. He's on pens as well for Napoli. Maybe he wasn't finished, man. Maybe we were just shit last year. Do you know what else is scary as well about the first 3 games? That some of the losses have aged like fucking milk as well. Like, have you seen Brighton? Like, obviously Brighton beat us, and that's the only game they've won this season. They lost again at the weekend. They lost again yesterday against Bournemouth. Do you know what I'm saying? And Tottenham beat us, then lost the very next game as well. That's the only thing that worries me. The fact that maybe the teams that are beating us aren't all that. And maybe we've just been hoodwinked by sick performances against Wolves and United, who were both relegation fodder. This is why I can't make any judgments until I've seen us against Arsenal next week. Spurs do always do that, I agree. But do you know what I mean? Brighton haven't won a game apart from against us. Got sent packing against Bournemouth yesterday. So that does worry me slightly. And our form against the so-called Big Six has been terrible the last few years, hasn't it? So I think the Arsenal game will tell us a lot next week. That's why I know you shouldn't really say this, but that's why right now, if you offered it me, I'd probably take a draw at the Emirates. Just because I don't want to be in the position where we're getting fucking panned again off our so-called title rivals. Do you know what I mean? They put us to the sword last year. I can't be going through shit like that again. But that's when I'll make my judgment after I see us against Arsenal, I think. I think that'll tell us the level that we're at. Because I don't want to get too gassed up after wins against Wolves and United. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think LB's panel's on now, boys and girls. So I'm going to jump off. I'm going to jump on there. I'll probably end up waffling everything that I've said now. But big up for jumping on. Like I said, if you've not already hit the like button, do it now if you hate United. Good chatting to you all. Thanks for jumping on. I'll try and come back on before the Napoli game on Thursday, innit? And just have a little chat about how we think the game's going to go. Our hopes for the Champions League this year. Yeah, I'm not getting carried away just yet. I think I'll decide after Napoli and Arsenal. But yeah, until Thursday, look after yourself. Enjoy the celebrations. Have a few beers tonight. Because we smashed them. We smashed the scumbags. So, yeah. Hope they get relegated. Stick £20 on it if you fancy. I still think they're a decent price. And if you look watching the panel show, I'll see you there. But if not, I'll catch you on Thursday. Big up, people. Sin a bit. Catch you later.